Virus episode 532. Let's go. right. So, how are you? Thursday, look at that, man. Weekend Eve, we're almost here. Hope everybody's doing well. Looking forward to spending the day with you and playing some records. I wanted to play this Vangelis for you, like, immediately. I bought it, like, last week, or, like, yeah, about a week ago, I would say. And, I've been meaning to play it for the show. And here's the opportunity. As soon as I played the first song, it's like, oh, wait a second. I wonder if Nelson knows this. Like, whenever it is that I hear something from an obscure record, and, like, I recognize it immediately, it's always, I wonder if, like, somebody that I know knows it. And I think about you guys, depending on the kind of music. So, for example, I know that Cockblood absolutely knows the record. I don't know, he doesn't have to be here, wherever the fuck he is. I know that he knows it. Nelson, that's exactly it. Nelson, you see, he said you knew it right away. I knew it. He didn't have the record, but the deal is with Nelson is, by now, I think I know his collection. I know his record collection better than I know anybody else's other than my own. And I know the holes in his collection. I mean, why? Because I talk to the fucking guy all the time. And, like, I love playing records, and it's like, yep, the minute I fucking play this record, this person's gonna like it, that person's gonna like it, Nelson's gonna put it in his fucking wish list. I know that record's straight in Nelson's wish list right away. Cockblood, I already knew that you knew it. It's like, it's impossible you don't know that. Yeah, he's got one Vangelis record. He needs more Vangelis. And if I had to think of people that, like, you know, now that you know it, you've heard it, who would I think of that would buy this immediately? You might be surprised by my answer. Okay, number one, fucking Decodrome. I mean, Gladic would buy this in a split second. This is absolutely his thing. If he doesn't already know the record, I would not be surprised if he already has the record. Or knows it, at least. But I would not be surprised. It's because I know your shopping habits, right? I know how you guys buy. I know who buys out of boot sales and that kind of thing. I'm 100%, not 100%. Actually, you know what? You're here, so you can tell me. Not Hippie Sarah, but UK Sarah. It's the kind of thing that you would seek out in a boot sale. Am I right? Not because I think of you as an electronic person, but because I think I know how you buy records. And I've noticed, there you go, you have the record. And I've noticed that you're somebody who, like, you won't go with the new stuff. You'll go with the boot sales, but you're pretty open when it comes to what you listen to. Like, jazz is where you're exploring a lot, but I figure the Vangelis territory is something you probably know. You have the record. I'm not surprised at all. You know, it's fun to be able to pick it out. Would Sean pick it out? Maybe. But Sean, fucking Lurch, Trucker, not the name I would come up with immediately for when it comes to this. You know? We got a lot of people here that know their electronic music fucking backwards and forwards. I'm not even talking only Cockblood. Well, actually, there's Cockblood and fucking Decodrome. Gladic knows his electronic music. Motherfucker, you know a lot about electronic music. You've introduced me to shit I don't know, so that's always a good thing. I always like that. I love when people know more than me. It's my favorite thing. It's the only way you learn. All right. We're crushing every fucking thing that we can possibly crush right now. You'll notice that the patrons are pretty close to 750. I want you to know that we have designs. We have 2 designs for 777. The designs are fucking amazing. Amazing. And we will reveal them only when we hit 750. Derailed Beats, if you're a hip-hop head, you need to get into electronic. Especially if you're an artist. It's just that stuff comes together, man. Always. Planet Rock, fucking Kraftwerk. I mean, Trans-Europe Express. You want more fucking roots than that? See, Decodrome says, I don't think I know more about electronic than you. I don't think it's a question of more or less. I think it's a question of we dig different areas. The world of electronic music is fucking wide. It's like really wide. And we just dig different... I think we dig different elements. So it's like you say that because I introduce you to a lot of electronic albums that you don't know. But the thing is what you don't realize, Gladic, is that you introduce me to a ton of stuff that I don't know. So... it kind of all washes out in the end, you know? But we're here to fucking learn from each other, right? And nobody's a gatekeeper. We don't do that here anyway. I mean, that's something that you'll notice right away. We don't compete when it comes to that. We share our knowledge, you know? And for me, the people who know certain types of music really well, I'll always name drop them as selectors, you know? How am I going to learn if I act like I know everything, which I don't? Right? All right. I got some good tunes coming up for you. Is there anything that I could get for you? Tomorrow, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, like big time, actually. Old Man Listens to Daughters. I can't wait. It'll be a big one. The dude who got me the fucking record leaves me a message earlier today, Homecat. Sam, I know that this is a lot to ask for, but can you start the show an hour later? Because I'm working. Are you out of your fucking mind? I can't do that. No. What I can do is I can try to stretch out the preamble. I might do more mushrooms so I'm completely fucking destroyed before the show starts. And if I do that, then, you know me, I can talk forever. But, nah, man, the hour is important. The hour has to start at the same time all the time, and I can't start, you know, switching shit around. I can't do it. But yeah, Old Man Listens to Daughters. Big deal happening tomorrow, folks. Can't wait. We were looking at, me and Michael mostly, were looking at the Old Mans for the next few weeks. Guys, you guys are going to get fire is what you're going to get. Like, we got some amazing stuff coming up. For the next bunch of weeks. Oh yeah, we're going to be having fun together. I'll announce next week, tomorrow, so you'll have to tune in for it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to like it. But we pretty much have, I think, the next 3 weeks mostly set. And they're good. All records I'm looking forward to listening to. All right. What am I going to do now? I filled out most of my P-Funk library. I am now missing one album. P-Funk as in Parliament Funkadelic. Parliament being the more R&B funk, dance-driven stuff, if you want to call it that. Soul. Funkadelic being more on the rock side until later in the career where they went to disco also. It's just P-Funk is pretty much all the same type of collective, but I'm like a lifelong devotee to these guys. I love P-Funk. And I added another 2 Funkadelic records last week, and I am now only one record away from completing my P-Funk collection. Not having the whole discographies, but that's not what I'm after either. What I mean by it is that I want one more P-Funk record, and after that I got everything I want. Tales of Kid Funkadelic record. That's it. After that I got it all. So, I mean, it's appropriate. I play the fuck out of my Parliament records. See, that's the discussion that we were having earlier today. Nelson comes in right away. I'll start hammering Nelson with music talk. Do you have any Funkadelic, Nelson? I only got maggot brain, he tells me. Nah, you gotta fucking change that shit fast. You need some P-Funk in there. You need some big Parliament records. And can I tell you something, actually, when it comes to the Parliament records, I might have to play some Parliament. I got Funkadelic coming up, but I might have to play some Parliament too. But can I tell you something about the Parliament? If you look, there are reissues now that exist that come with this lenticular poster, part of the Respect the Classics series. The Respect the Classics series is mostly known for hip-hop stuff, but they got the Parliament stuff in there too. If you can find those records, I have one of those records and it's good. Actually, no, I don't have one. I have a few of those records. I have Public Enemy, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, and it's a nice pressing. So those of you who need your Parliament fix, if you ever see the Respect the Classics series with the lenticular cover or the lenticular poster that comes with it, those you want. I know that NWA Niggas for Life, no, not Niggas for Life, but what's the one before that? Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton's available with that cover also. Bernie LPs also. I got Bernie LPs, dude. I don't have enough Bernie LPs, but I got Bernie LPs. I'm a big Bernie Worrell fan, and I have the first Eddie Hazel record solo. Nerd, you know? All right, folks. Why don't we do some Funkadelic off the beaten track? This is one of the records that I picked up pretty recently. This is not the original cover. Let me give you a close-up. This is the original cover. The penis. The penis spaceship, that's the original Funkadelic cover. So, I'm not going to worry about the cover. This is all Pedro Bell art. Absolute classic. It's a hell of a record. Like it quite a bit, and I thought I'd play a tune for you. What do you say? What did I pick? Second song on side 2? Let me find it for you. Of course, it's not that. Oh, here it is. Funk Gets Stronger, the Killer Millimeter longer version. Yeah. Listen to this.
Okay. Ow! Turn it on now! Let the funk get stronger. Just a silly millimeter longer. Funk gets stronger. As it goes on, funk gets stronger. As they say in the great big state of Texas, an armadillo millimeter longer. Funk is stronger. Funk is stronger. Funkadelic say, funk is stronger. Gorilla millimeter longer. No West, it's a killer millimeter longer. Funk getting stronger. This is what they say. Had a little woman. David got his way. Go Goliath. Listen to the stage. David was funky. Over and wash. Funk is stronger. Millimeter longer. A gorilla millimeter longer. Funk is stronger. As it goes on. Ha! Check it out. Ho! Sammy should listen. Cassius wasn't clay. Floyd still patting. The chance back today. Smith Oaken Joe was smoking. Lasted too long. The champ was still joking. We know what made him strong. Oh, it's the throw in Manila longer. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. As it goes on, just a silly millimeter longer. You keep holding it back, put it where you know it belongs. Yeah, funk is stronger. Never let
Yeah, look at us talking about weed like we do. All the stoners in the house say yeah. Lots of you there. Bliss edibles, man. I don't know if it's a Canada thing, but I do like my Bliss edibles so fucking much. Those of you who listened to that last track, it's from the JBs, which is basically James Brown's band without James Brown singing. And you may have recognized that if you're Public Enemy fans as well. Yeah, man, I had a chance to see Maceo Parker live. Fucking blew everybody away. It was so damn good. So yeah, are you Canadian? If you're Canadian, I can help you with your gummy needs. I can help you with your mushroom needs. There's your link. Go pick them up. There's supposed to be like some pills there, like some weed pills, like that are, I think, 75 milligrams per pill, and like Polam did all the math, and it comes out to basically every fucking dose of 75 milligrams is like $7, which is nothing. Is fucking nothing. Massively cheap. James Brown was a taskmaster. It's not that he treated his band like shit. He was an absolute fucking taskmaster, and he would dock their pay if they made mistakes. So you'd see him on stage go like this kind of thing with his hand. What it is that he was doing on stage is he'd call out his musicians while they were making mistakes on stage and tell them, there you go, look, you just lost some bucks. So yeah, he used to do that. But look, you have to understand, when somebody works as hard as James Brown, when somebody's as driven as James Brown, it's the same thing with Frank Zappa. Working with other people can be really difficult, so he's somebody who relied on himself, and that's it. So I kind of get it. My evening coffee has become such an important part of my ritual. Oh my God, I love it. All right. Now, I think we got some good tunes coming in. We've already got a good set from our man Chicharrones. And yes, the link will provide you with a very good weed, by the way. The weed link, it just should be said that you got to live in Canada. But if you're over 18 years old and you want good weed, like good weed, and you want, I'll say good edibles, but I won't say good edibles necessarily. The Bliss edibles, I'll fucking get behind those all day long. Some edibles are not very good. And the mushrooms are fucking fabulous, as my wife and kid are listening to me talking about drugs and my drug habit. And fucking Carpazzi is looking at me through Zoom and is like, why can't I marry somebody like that? Yeah, man, I know that in the UK it's heavily illegal and it's looked down upon too. Like, I don't get that at all. I mean, I got UK friends that all smoke and shit, but I know that, like, the government doesn't exactly embrace the whole thing, you know? Which is kind of stupid. All right. Folks, we are not very many away from 750 patrons, and obviously I'm not thinking we might not make it by the end of the month. It's still a tall order. 13 patrons in the next 5 days. It's still a tall order. However, I just want you to know that if we hit 750 by the end of the month, we will reveal the new designs for 777. Okay, so those of you don't know what that means yet. Some of you do because you've gotten t-shirts, right? You'll see the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. This is the 420 shirt. Okay, what we do is we create commemorative shirts every time we reach a certain plateau with patrons. So this 420 shirt was made exclusive to the first 420 patrons. We made it available for a short period of time. It was available only to the first 420 patrons, and then we retired the design. So the design's gone. We have another one for the Filthy 50. And we did one for 666, right? So the next one is 777. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you now that we're getting 2 designs for 777. So if you want, yeah, okay, well, Knox, you missed 420, but did you get 666? 666 out of print now too, so if you missed it, sorry. But 777 is next. But at 750 is when we do the reveal, so let's see if we can't get there. New people, if you like what we do, support it. Become a patron at patreon.com/vinyljunkies for as little as $2 or $5 a month. Am I fair to assume that you more recent patrons are happy with the show that we're giving you, with the community? You're digging everywhere? I hope so, man. I think so. Listen, I'm confident. I'm confident of what we do. You know? I hope you're enjoying yourself. With that, friends, we do need an update on the count, so I'm going to need a drum roll. I mean, these drums are fantastic. Dead air. What's going on? He fucked everything up again. I don't know. Something's going wrong. It's his computer. It's overheated. He didn't get his new computer yet. All right. Forget the drum roll. 738. Doesn't matter anyway because the patron joined earlier. 738. Superior Creature. Elvis. Elvis has joined us. Oh, look at that. Nice and fucking late. This guy, if he was in the Olympics, he wouldn't get the bronze medal. What he would get, he'd get the fucking plastic medal. Yeah, thanks. But we've already done all this, so I'm not sure how useful it is anymore. Fuck. Will we hit 739? Where are you? Patron 739? Maybe. We are now 12 away from revealing the design. He should drop the drums anyway. Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, pizza boy? I'm the one who came up with the drum roll. What are you telling me, that I'm not doing it right? I think it's time for you to do your own show, pizza boy, and do it your way. I should drop the drum roll. Who is this fucking guy? Stick to your area of expertise. Go make fucking pies and go deliver them. I should drop the drums anyway. Like, I mean, where the fuck did you even come up with that? Where's the reasoning behind that? Explain it to me. This fucking guy. He's another fucking asshole, like all of those people who come in and they tell me how I should do my show. He's gonna tell me when I should drop the fucking drums. What I should do is I should drop every patron with the name Pizza. That's what I should do. My fucking blood pressure will drop immediately. It's better for my health. There we go. Let's do a drum roll backwards. What we'll do is we'll go back down to 737, and we'll fucking and we'll fucking throw Pizza Boy out. Why should I drop out of the drums? Tell me. All right, listen to me. We're going to continue this music thing. Enjoy ourselves with laughter. 739 if you're there. Become a patron for $2 or $5 a month. Links in the comments. I already fucking said that. Shut up. All right. We're going to get it started, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Despite everything going horribly wrong already, the people that are supposed to be in my corner helping me out are completely fucking devastating me. Just leaving me completely out in the lurch. I don't have any good things to do. telling me what I should do with my show, not giving me drums when I need him. Everything's going very badly. But thankfully, we got the power of rock and roll to solve the moron. So let's do the power of rock and roll, okay? Can we do that? Who's ready for rock and roll? Do you want rock and roll? Muddy, do you want rock and roll? Fanculo. Yeah. Leave me alone. The level wasn't up. I was feeling all right on. You understand? I was feeling on. And then the whole show went sideways and I started making mistakes immediately. It's not good, this. All right.
I'm a professional.
We're going to listen to some rock and roll, okay? If you can, please poll him. Please block Mud from the conversation. He seems to like things that we're not able to offer over here, so there's no space for him anymore. His mother can stay.
Mission seems impossible to me. They fight for king and country. I never would have thought this in my wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. When evening comes, we sit and watch the VJs. Clips and rushes come from who knows where. From Washington across to California, with fighting breaking out in Leicester Square. We see the soldiers moving on to victory, and children trampled under marching feet. They fight for king and country. How many millions will they put to sleep? Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Fly away. No, not in this world. No, not in the next. No, not in my wildest dreams. They recommended euthanasia for non-conformers anywhere. Some men's dreams for others turn to nightmares. This never would have happened in their wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Wildest dreams. Fly away. No, not in this world. No, not in the next. No, not in the wildest
WANBC. Asia. I know it's supposed to be cheesy. Fuck no. I love Asia. Love him, love him, love him. I'm not sure that I need the full other albums. All I need is the greatest hits. If I have that, I used to have it on CD. If I have the greatest hits, I'll have everything that I need along with the first album. Yeah, man. We heard some Genesis, Yes, fucking related groups. Both GTR and Asia have members that are related in some way or another, man. UK musicians really liked creating and forming different groups with each other. There's a million configurations, and Bart knows them all. And whatever Bart forgets, UK Sarah remembers for him. That's their area. They know that. You guys are going to get a nice variety, man. I really like the stuff that's coming up. I immediately thought that the next set was Nelson Chicharrones, based on one thing. A request for Chinese Man. Nelson introduced me to Chinese Man. He sent me the record. Now, these aren't records that are very easy to come by. Chinese Man is a French group. They sell their records only in France. They're immensely popular. Like, the records sell out all the fucking time. And they're not cheap. So sometime 2 years ago, he sends me Chinese Man. The Groove Sessions. It was pretty awesome. And I still have it. It's like, since then, I found another Chinese Man record. And I think what I've realized is that, like, it's 2 for 2. And I might need all the Chinese Man records. So as soon as I saw a Chinese Man request, I immediately thought it was Nelson. But it's not Nelson, it's Ilian. Because 2 out of 3 of Ilian's picks are Nelson picks. Pick number 2, Chinese Man, and that's who I associate with Nelson all the time. And his third pick is Boards of Canada off Campfire Head Phase, which is a total Nelson pick also, though a lot of people would pick Boards of Canada. It's the first pick that got me all confused. Nelson, every once in a while, he throws like a curveball, but I'm generally pretty hip to what it is that he's going to send, what he's going to request. I know his collection. Only once he put something in that really surprised me. So I thought this time it was the same thing, right? It's like, okay, a Chinese Man, a fucking Boards of Canada. The first song, Status Quo. I'm there, oh, damn. So this dude knows Status Quo, eh? All right, respect. And then I look at the fucking name and it's Leon Ilian. I gotta take the respect back, Nelson. It wasn't you. That would have been a good pick. An obvious pick from Status Quo, but still a good pick. Featured on Mad Men. You're going to hear it. Pictures of matchstick men. But, not to be outdone, Nelson just put up for a 3-piece too. And his 3-piece fucking kills. Okay, listen, we're gonna do a what's it called? We're going to do a face-off, okay? We're going to put Ilian's set up against Nelson's set. So all you Twitchsters, get ready. We're going to have to vote. We're going to play a set of 3 songs from both Ilian and Nelson. And at the end of this, we're gonna pick who the best taste maker was. Who was the selector today? Who was the selector of the day? Nelson or Ilian? Let's find out. So we're gonna start Ilian's set. It's a good set. He's a dumbass, but it's a good set. Maybe you heard the first song that I'm about to play on Mad Men.
when I looked in their direction down. When those thoughts inside your face, it just won't leave me alone. Pictures of matchstick men and you. Mirages of matchstick men and you. All I ever see is them and you. You in the sky and with the sky make men cry. You in the sky and with the sky make men cry.
Mississippi to San Francisco Bay. They're talking about this famous place, the Greenwich Village Way.
Here I come like a bear. If no is your way, then you may not be scared. By Selassie against you gonna be killed. Another focus on if let me share shit and fear.
Anybody see the more clear?
On the mic, keep my brain. Get up in the meeting with my friend. Another man for me again. Let's go to the bar right off my land. I don't wanna leave it for this and the government is coming in for me, for you, for us, for them. Who killed the youth in Attention? Who killed the youth in like a crime champion? The judge and police and the corruption. No change at all for the youth children. And they say who killed the youth in Attention? Who killed the youth in like a crime champion? The judge and police and the corruption. No change at all for the youth children.
So I got my banjo out, sitting catching dust.
Alright, time is my name.
Painted right across the face, Greenwich Village Road bus. So I got my banjo out, sitting catching dust.
This is a big son.
Painted right across the face, Greenwich Village Road bus.
Is them on all, me know when I get shot. People cry cause they don't find that love. Get them up, make revolution. Me know when other guys used to go up. I cannot give them all, me know when I get shot. People cry cause they don't find that love. Get them up, make revolution. Me know when other guys used to go up. What do you prefer?
Experience the world.
See the youth in the end of undertaker. See them in the river.
Experience the struggle.
Washing them hands and try to make things better. What do you prefer?
Experience the world.
See the youth in the end of undertaker. See them in the river.
Experience the struggle.
Just washing them hands and try to make things better.
So I got my banjo out, sitting catching dust.
See chapters sing like midi sound.
Right across the face, Greenwich Village Road bus. So I got my banjo out, sitting catching dust.
Alright, time is my name.
Painted right across the face, Greenwich Village Road bus.
You know my name out. Be the same till the day that I'm laid down. What up, brother? We're gonna the name's changed, the game remains the same.
The mic in my brain, get in the middle with my friend. On the mic in my brain, get in the middle with my friend. None of my mind for me, I can let's go to the paradise, my land. I don't wanna live in one, listen, the government is forbidden for me, for you, for us, for them.
So I got my banjo out, sitting catching dust.
These chapters sing like midi sound.
Painted right across the face, the Greenwich Village Road bus. Folks were sad to see me go, but I don't mean that.
Niggas rubbing off my
So
style.
I said goodbye Kansas Road, and hello Washington Square.
It's a hammer.
Not such a terrible set, right? All enjoyable songs. Was there a flow? I'm not sure there was a flow necessarily between the second and third song, but I'm not sure that matters anyway, because we play everything. But I did like it. Now we're going to see what Nelson's set consists of. Boards of Canada is a regular favorite here, man. We play that shit here all the time. I got all the albums, and I think I might have one of the 12 inches or one of the EPs. Don't even remember which one. But very much a fan. Kyriakos is a patron. Padgy, I already put up the link for the request, you fuckface. The first time you asked. You see, this is what I mean by you're fucking dumber than a box of rocks. It's because this is the second time that you ask. And the first time that you asked, I answered you. But for some reason, I always gotta do things 2 and 3 times for you. It's like, what's the fucking deal? Did your mother drop you on your head? What's the deal? Why is everything so fucking complicated for you? Oh, by the way, Padgy, I found the next imbecile to succeed you once you fucking get your head on straight, which you haven't yet. Ilian is the next Padgy, I just want you to know. Meet each other, you're the fucking moron twins. What are we gonna do next? We're gonna do Nelson's set. Where are my new folk at? You enjoying the show? I hope that you are. Listeners can listen as much as they want. It's free. We're here every night, as a matter of fact, so I'm happy to keep you company every night. However, the chat is really where I think the value of the community is. Not just the music and the talk and all this, but the chat and the community is an enormous part of what we do. So I'd like to invite you to go from becoming a listener to joining our my audience, basically becoming a part of the conversation and enjoying the chat along with all the rest of us. Everyone in chat is a patron. You too can become a patron for as little as $2 or $5 a month. It ain't expensive, friend. Ain't expensive. And I must admit, what we do here is fucking cool. I know that nobody else in the world is doing it. We're the only ones, man. Go try and find a show that does it like this. This is it, folks. So, I'm happy to be able to do this, you know? Alright, so now we're gonna do Nelson's set. And then we're gonna go and see whose set you like the best. Now, I immediately like the set on 2 things for sure. Okay, first the thing he did is he picked Rodriguez. But he did not go with the obvious. He didn't go with Cold Fact. He went with the second album, Coming From Reality. So that's number 1. Right away, it's like, okay, now we're going to go Rodriguez, who's, for a lot of people, is already a deep dig. But we're going to go even deeper than that, and we're going to go into the second record, which is a very good idea, because this is fucking good. Then he goes into Neil Young Trans. That's the album that all the Neil Young fans hate. Except for some of us who absolutely fucking love it. Me and Nelson are part of that team. Love Trans. Love the record. So we're going to play a track off of that. And then he's going to Rotary Connection. And that's fucking good too. So these are going to be good sets. They're going to be tight. They're going to have a bit of a different vibe. Just a little bit. So I'm curious to see how this entire deal goes and whose set you wind up liking the most. Let's start Nelson's now, all right? This is Rodriguez.
'Cause I lost my job 2 weeks before Christmas. And I talked to Jesus at the sewer, and the Pope said it was none of his goddamn business. While the rain drank champagne, my Estonian archangel came and got me wasted. 'Cause the sweetest kiss I ever got is the one I've never tasted. Oh, but they'll take their bonus pay to Molly McDonald. Neon lady, beauty's that which obeys, is bought or borrowed. Cause my heart's become a crooked hotel, full of rumors. But it's I who pays the rent for these fingered face out-of-tuners. And I make 16 solid half-hour friendships every evening. Cause your queen of hearts, who's half a stone and likes to laugh alone, is always threatening you with leaving. Oh, but they'll play those token games on Willie Thompson and give a medal to replace the son of Mrs. Annie Johnson. Cause they told me everybody's gotta pay their dues, and I explained that I had overpaid them. So overdue, I went to the company store, and the clerk there said that they had just been invaded. So I set sail in a teardrop and escaped beneath the door sill. Cause the smell of her perfume echoes in my head still. Cause I see my people trying to drown the sun in weekends of whiskey sours. Cause how many times can you wake up in this comic book and plant flowers?
The sample is still coming. Now, it's kind of... Silence yourself. It's kind of hard to argue against that set. It was a fucking banging set. He went to Rodriguez, but he went deeper into Rodriguez, which is already a good thing. His Neil Young pick could have you guys split when it comes to the vote. Put up a poll. Whose set did you like more? Whose set won? Nelson's or Ilian's? His Neil Young pick is definitely a deep pick that might not appeal to everybody. However, to those that it appeals to, you get extra brownie points for it, because Trans is a fucking awesome record. Trans is an awesome record. Neil Young fans just have an idea of what Neil Young is supposed to sound like, and if Neil Young sounds different, then it's completely different. You know? They don't like it. Neil Young fans still hate Trans. And then he went with Rotary Connection, and that's another super deep pick. Why? Because you guys picked it out immediately. You picked out the sample. Yeah, the Fuji sample. I believe one of you was saying it's also on Anita Applebaum. Somehow I don't remember that. So, Ilian went with Pictures of Matchstick Men by Status Quo. Deep pick. Featured on Mad Men. Then who did he go to after that? Then he went to Chinese Man, which was excellent. And the Status Quo led into the Chinese Man really well. Where I would say that I found Ilian's set better is that the songs flowed one into the other better than Nelson's did. But Nelson had deeper cuts, and they all had a story. So, the Twitch poll is up. You guys get to decide. See, Derailed Beats says Chinese Man won it for you. I can't say that I don't understand that argument. Chinese Man is something right away, it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, I completely understand that argument. I'm thinking the younger people, or maybe just hip-hop, no, younger people, will probably might go more for Ilian because of Boards of Canada, because of Chinese Man. But the album collectors and the deeper diggers are going to go for Nelson. Right now it's 8-10. Nelson leads by 2 votes. There's still about 5 minutes to vote, so you guys get to pick, okay? Another thing that Nelson and I were talking about earlier today is Sun Ra. Like I said, man, if you hang out before the show in the Zoom chat, we wound up talking about music, and it always winds up showing up in the conversation. So, I'm always interested in knowing the gaps in his collection. And I mean, that's why I know his collection better than I know any of yours, because, well, I talk to the guy all the time. We're always talking about records. I mean, and I asked him if he had any Sun Ra. He's got only one. A good one. An Org Music one from Record Store Day. And he had mentioned, it's like, I wouldn't even know where to start because the guy's got like hundreds of albums. It's crazy how much Sun Ra is out there. So I understand that. I completely understand being intimidated by that catalog. It's like, where do you begin? Thankfully, I've done some of that work for you. I got about 24 Sun Ra records on vinyl, and I had a bunch more on CD that I wish I had on vinyl that I'm still trying to put together. So yeah, I worship at the Church of Sun Ra, man. I am a devotee all the way. And I asked him if he knew Languidity, because I think that this is a record that's fucking awesome. And I want to tell you guys about it because it's available. Languidity is a record I believe that was released in the early 80s. Okay, it's more electronic synth type of thing, not so much like the saxophone freakouts. Really good. Like, I love this record. And what's especially interesting, I need toys in the attic. Yeah, it's hard to believe that I don't have toys in the attic, but I don't have toys in the attic. Nelson wins. Nelson, you're set one. Look at you. You got fucking respect on your name now. So, look, those of you who want to know where to start with Sun Ra, honestly, I get you. The catalog is absolutely intimidating. What I'll do is I'll start you at the beginning by telling you that this here is Sun Ra Languidity. It's a box set. The reason I'm showing you this is because this was recently reissued by Strut Records. Okay, so I'll give you a close-up. This is what the box looks like, and this is what the actual record looks like as well. Okay, so the record's also got the foil cover. Okay, now I have a copy of Languidity. I have a copy of the album, but then the box set came out, and I'm a devotee, and I really like Languidity. I think it's like one of the records that I go to most often. So I opted for the box set, which means I have 2 copies of Languidity, the original record. The box set is 4 LPs. 2 LP for the first one and 2 LP for this right here. Okay? And the box set comes with a full booklet. It's got pictures. It's fucking awesome. And I'm enough of a Sun Ra nerd to want this. So, you guys are going to wind up being introduced to the world of Ra a little bit at a time. Like I said, I got only about 24 records, but I think that I can. I think I know how to introduce you guys to the world of Sun Ra. And please understand that what it is that my mission is when it comes to that is just to introduce you to the world, to make you aware of it, not to make you like it. You might not like it. I'm okay with that. I don't care if you like it or not. Within the context of the show, you find out, though. And one thing that I would tell you to do when it comes to listening to Sun Ra is don't ever assume that one record is going to sound like everything else. At all. Sun Ra has gone in a lot of different directions, and some of them are absolutely wild. Unlistenable to some ears. The unlistenable stuff is my favorite stuff, but the jazz gatekeepers might not call it jazz. So tell me what you think of this one, all right? I'm going straight for the title track. It's a nice long piece. It's nearly 9 minutes long. It takes up a whole side. Tell me what you think of it, Nelson. Like I said, this record is available. If you look for it, it's a Strut reissue. It came out just now. All right, so this is a track called Languidity. Yeah, space is the place is necessary. You guys are getting all hung up on the speed. It's the right speed. It's kind of crazy that you got hung up, but let's try it at 45 just in, like, not just in case. It's at the right fucking speed. It sounded perfect to me. That sounds right too. I don't know. I liked it the other way. Can I tell you that there's no place that I saw that says that this is a 45? I mean, I'm looking right now. There's nothing here that tells me that this is 45 RPM. Just saying. It did sound good at 33 to me, though. I was like totally grooving to the 33, so I don't know how you guys thought that that sounded wrong. I mean, if there was vocals, then you kind of understand, but instead, just totally groovy. What, it would make you like it better if it was fast? Listen, if you like the song that much, what you do is pony up $10 and I'll play it the real way, okay? Welcome to my fucking show where I play the music the way I want to play it. Why? Because I bought the records. P.S. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. The song sounded fine to me. I don't know what you guys are like squawking about. And yes, Saturn Records was his own record label. They used to live together in community, in a commune, and make their own records, make their own flyers. They just were almost like a cult, just this self-contained community of awesomeness that people fucking worship to this day, including myself. But it got me thinking about Miles Davis. Miles Davis, Big Fun. How many of you know this record? Like, this record sounds like the Sun Ra we just listened to. It's from the 70s. It's an incredible record. I really like it. But for those of you who are uninitiated when it comes to Miles Davis, you might not recognize. This is freaking brilliant. Look at the cover. Hold up. Let me open this up for you. Look at that. Check it out. Right? Is that amazing or what? Look at the inside. I mean, this is fucking Miles, man. This is like full-on 70s fucking cocaine Miles. Electric cocaine Miles. And the records that he put out don't sound like the others. So when I'm telling you that that's an incredible record, I think it's an incredible record. Again, it depends who you ask, though. Because the non-jazz fans, they won't like that. So maybe we could crowdfund the side of that if you want some more of that spacey type thing. I don't know if it's the same guy who drew the cover to Water Babies. I don't know. Water Babies is a beautiful cover too, but Water Babies came out after the fact. Water Babies is a compilation of outtakes that was released by Columbia. Also amazing. When it comes to Miles Davis, by his outtakes, the dude was brilliant. There's nothing else to say, you know. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying checking out different things. I told you, I mean, that's one thing. Like, if I have an idea of what it is that I could offer, and I know I could do it right, then that's good. And I know that if I haven't, like you guys, if you haven't heard Big Fun, this is worth listening to. If we listen to this, you're going to be happy that you listened to it, because you'll be listening to something from Miles Davis that you very likely won't hear anywhere else, that you won't hear at a lot of places. So, you know, I'm able to go into those deeper reaches. And yes, Nelson is right. Checking out Sextant by Herbie Hancock is, oh boy. Yeah, if you know only the staples, Kind of Blue, I mean, what I'm talking about here is completely different. It's incredible, though. So, you guys can decide if you want to hear more Miles Davis by crowdfunding it. We have another 2 requests. We're going to get to Soundgarden, but before that, I want to play some John Brennan. I fucking love this record. This is one of my favorite records this year. For real. Came out this year, one of my favorite records. No offense, none taken. Look at how beautiful he is. I mean, how can you argue? That's a handsome lad. The back cover is also handsome. Everything about this man says, you know what? He's a fucking stand-up citizen. Look at that jacket. He got that jacket straight from fucking Goodwill, $3. And that plant, he dug it up out of his neighbor's yard. He stole the pot too. It had a bit of dirt, but he washed it off with the neighbor's hose, and it looks new now. Look. Isn't that beautiful? This cover here belongs to John Brennan, one of my favorite discoveries this year. I fucking love this record. Yeah, he's a G. He's fucking pimpalicious is what he is. So, Darns asked for a very good song off of this. The song's California Quicksand. However, the one that I want to play for you is my big hit. There are 2 big hits to me on this record. Shark on the Dance Floor, which I play all the time. And then just a lovely song called Your Mother Took Acid at a Wedding Reception. So before we get into Darn's request for California Quicksand, we're going to listen to the big classic hit here on Vinyl Junkies Radio, Your Mother Took Acid at the Wedding Reception by the one and only John Brennan.
Listen real close to the silence in the middle of a big heat wave. Never subscribe to violence, cause it put you in a muddy grave. I just wanna get back to Kansas, hit the bar and bail some hay. But ever since I started singing, I think this is where I'm gonna stay. I got caught up in that California quicksand. Had trouble walking and I started sinking. Always get drunk with a wad of cash and never trust a 6-toe gambling man. Oh no, no. Used to go to church on Sunday, I was the only one there. Now I'm hungover Monday, thinking that I'm better off dead. Junipers down on Main Street, trying to make some bread. Singing since the early 80s, so I listen to what you gotta say. Got caught up in that California quicksand. Had trouble walking and started singing. Never trust a hooker with a heart of gold, and never trust a pimp with a furry coat. Oh no, no. Never live a month in the barrio. Never beat anybody toe to toe. Forget the front, sneak out the back door. Don't even worry, cause she won't know. Oh no, no. Got caught up in that California quicksand. Had trouble walking and I started sinking. Always once run away from an angry spouse. And never kiss a girl with a crooked mouth. Oh no, no, no. Never live a month in the barrio. Never meet anybody toe to toe. Forget the front, sneak out the back door. Don't even worry, cause she won't know. Oh no. California, California quicksand. California, California quicksand. California, California quicksand. California, California quicksand.
Wrong song, though.
Whenever you're ready. Oh, about a circus around your eyes.
Nobody really knows why all the lovers lie. Nobody really knows where all the lost souls lie. People around your face, circus around your eyes. People around your face, circus around your eyes. Knowledge will come and go. Does anyone wonder why? Ignorance always knows that knowledge will make you cry. People around your face, circus around your eyes. People around your face, circus around your eyes. Circus around your eyes.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't hear. I want you to hear Your Mother Took Acid at the Wedding Reception. So we're getting 3 John Brennan songs. You have to hear it. It's coming. Here we go.